Hello, this is Cristita Villanueva for the continuation of the report. The decision making and perceived control. Decision making in translation amounts to an information processing concept that describes decision making behavior in terms of an interaction between the translator's cognitive system, his linguistic, referential, sociocultural, and situational knowledge basis, the task specification, and the text type specific problem space. All factors together enable a translator to build up an internal problem representation which, once constructed, will profoundly influence the translator's subsequent decision-making performance, taking account the probability rating, which are an important element in many transitional decision-making settings. The perceived control refers to an individual's belief about his or her own capability of exerting influence or internal states of behaviors, as well as one's external environment, and also defined as the belief that one sees he or she has control over their inside state, behaviors, and the place or people or things or feelings or activities surrounding a person. The next is the social psychology of organizations. It analyzes the essential problems of human organizations, the motivation to work, the resolution of conflict, the exercise of leadership, and the creation of organizational chains. This examines the relation between organizations and their environments, the effect of organizational demands and opportunities on individual health, and experimental development of organizational alternatives to conventional bureaucratic structure. Social identity, social conflict, and information processing. This social identity is a person's sense of who they are based on their group memberships, that is, their social class, family, football team, and others, which people belong to were an important source of pride and self-esteem. The social conflict is about emerges when the aspirations, beliefs, or values held by one individual or group are frustrated by another individual or group. In fact, social conflict is a part and parcel of any relationship and any social interaction between individuals or groups around the globe. And the information processing is how individuals perceive, analyze, manipulate, use, and remember information. Unlike Fidget's theory, this approach proposes that cognitive development is ongoing and gradual, not organized into distinct stages. Number 12 is the networking and social coordination. This networking is a crucial way for psychologists to build relationships and connect with others. By expanding their contacts, psychologists can discover new professional opportunities and areas of interest, increase their knowledge base, and enrich their career. While in social coordination involves the interpersonal matching of thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, as well as the synchronization of rhythms and roles with other people. Coordination effects are evident in product preferences, product usage, buyer-seller interactions, and a host of other customer experiences. Team development is the process of learning to work together effectively. Bruce Tuckman, an educational psychologist, identified a 5-stage development process that most follow to become high-performing. He called the stages performing, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. The psychology applied to business is the psychology critical to workplace. It helps managers at all levels of organizations select, support, motivate, and train employees. It also helps businesses design products, build better workspaces, and foster healthy behavior. Psychology and law. Law and psychology are two separate disciplines, but have a much in common. While psychology's goal is to understand behavior and law's goal to regulate it, both fields make assumptions about what causes people to act the way they do. Many psychologists research how to improve the legal system. The next is the interpersonal influence and communication. Interpersonal influence is the act of changing the attitudes or behaviors of others. The study of interpersonal influences focuses on power, persuasion, and assertiveness. Reward power is the potential to influence based on the ability to provide monetary, physical, and psychological benefits that others desire. While the communication is studied by cognitive and experimental psychologists. Cross-cultural training. The term cross-cultural training refers to the training courses that develop an awareness between people where a common cultural framework does not exist or is not recognized. Cross-cultural psychology is a branch of psychology that looks how cultural factors influence human behavior, also emerging as an increasingly important topic as researchers strive to understand both the differences and similarities among people and various cultures throughout the world. The last is the social psychological approaches in international conflict, also known more generally as cognitive and interpersonal, symbolic, interactionist, and structural. Each represent different origins and intellectual affiliations and maintain a focus on different aspects of the individual and society. The best translators, therefore, understand the source cultural and their own target culture. However, understanding is a subjective psychological process. Self-understanding means that the translator is aware of the subjective psychological factors that affect their translation. After all, psychology translation is the bridge that transmits information between the cultures. Psychology translators interact with two versions of reality, two different reference points.